Imagine being trapped in a tiny, cramped closet for 2 weeks with 3 other people and no bathroom. For 50 years, this was the dirty secret of space. For 50 years, we only watched the moon from afar. But today, the long silence ends. Humanity is finally going back to the deep black. A massive pillar of fire punches through the sky. This rocket carries the dreams of 8 billion people toward a brand new lunar frontier. Artemis II is not a sequel. It is a revolution. These 4 astronauts are venturing into the void to turn science fiction into reality. Meet the Pathfinders, Wiseman, Glover, Koch, and Hansen. They are rewriting the rules of survival. 250,000 miles away from their only home. Everything has changed since the 60s. We traded old analog switches for digital brains. Space travel has finally grown up for a new generation. Apollo was like living inside a cramped closet. Orion gives the crew much more room. This extra space changes how they survive the journey. Privacy is the ultimate luxury in space. Orion features a dedicated hygiene bay with doors that close. It is a small but vital detail. No more messy plastic bags like the Apollo days. This new system gives the astronauts the dignity they deserve while floating in the void. Fitness is now a priority. The crew uses a special 30-pound flywheel to stop their muscles from wasting away during the long trip. This high-tech device allows for deadlifts in zero gravity. They will arrive at the moon stronger than any human in history. The rocket that put them there is a different animal. The SLS produces nearly 9 million pounds of pure raw thrust. Unlike the finite fuel cells of the past, Orion drinks from the sun. Its 4 massive solar wings provide unlimited power. This changes the psychology of the mission. The crew can run systems harder and longer because their power source constantly regenerates. Artemis is international by design. European hardware and Canadian expertise are now keeping this crew alive in the deep, cold void. The era of one nation going alone is over. A global alliance now shares the cost and knowledge to reach the moon. Behind the panels, Orion's computers are 20,000 times faster. A modern smartphone would embarrass the old tech of the Apollo era. The cockpit is entirely digital now. No more analog switches. The astronauts use software to adjust their trajectory in real time. Orion can even fly itself. It proved this during the uncrewed Artemis I mission by completing a full lunar loop alone. But the Artemis II crew is taking control. They are performing manual piloting in deep space, testing how the vehicle handles. They are preparing for independence. This spacecraft is designed to function, even when ground control is too far away to help. Communication has finally entered the light-speed era. Using infrared laser pulses, the crew is now streaming high-definition data across the dark lunar void. Apollo used scratchy radio waves that took minutes for one photo. Artemis beams back massive data files in seconds, showing the moon in stunning detail. When Christina Koch looks out the window, the entire world sees those images instantly. We are no longer just listening. We are watching history. Artemis II won't just skim the surface. The crew will see the entire disk of the moon at once, filling their windows with cratered beauty. They are looking at the Oriental Basin. It is a massive impact crater that no human eye has ever looked at directly before this moment. Soon they will witness a rare solar eclipse. This happens when the Earth blocks the sun, plunging the spacecraft into a deep, silent lunar shadow. Imagine watching your home planet slide in front of the sun, while you float in the deepest silence any human being has ever known. From this distance, the views are truly life-changing. Reid Wiseman describes seeing the entire globe from pole to pole, including the dancing northern lights. The mission will break the record for the farthest distance traveled from Earth. They are venturing deeper into space than any human in our history. Apollo 13 set the record during a catastrophe. Artemis II will break it by design, using the moon's gravity to swing them safely home. But this journey is dangerous. The crew must punch through the Van Allen belts, where intense radiation traps charged particles from the deep cosmos. Every second outside Earth's magnetic field is a test. Radiation sensors are tracking how 10 days in deep space affects the fragile human body. Doctors on the ground are monitoring everything, from sleep patterns to heart rates. This data will shape every future mission to the Red Planet. For people are in deep space right now. That is the most humans ever to be this far from home at the same time. They are eating meals from a heater the size of a briefcase, living in a metal shell, designed to withstand the most hostile environment. The mission's success depends on a single piece of engineering. The heat shield must survive, a return speed that no human has ever survived. On the way home, Orion will hit the atmosphere at 25,000 miles per hour. That is faster than any crewed spacecraft in history. Superheated plasma will wrap around the vehicle, blocking all signals for several minutes. The crew will be completely alone, trusting only their ship's engineering. This heat shield has a story. Engineers found unexpected erosion during earlier tests. But NASA has given the go-ahead for this historic crewed flight. The crew knows the risks. Every astronaut accepts the bargain that engineering is not perfect, but the drive to explore is always stronger. The crew itself represents something Apollo never did. They are the first diverse faces of a new era, looking like the species they represent. Victor Glover is the first person of color to travel beyond low Earth orbit, breaking a barrier that stood for over half a century. Christina Koch is the first woman to venture this far. Her journey is a testament to the changing face of human space exploration. Jeremy Hansen is the first non-American citizen on a lunar mission, proving that the moon belongs to all of humanity, not just one. Apollo was exclusively American, white and male. Artemis doesn't fix that history, but it ensures that our future looks much more inclusive. A quiet experiment is happening inside the cabin. The crew is being monitored for biological effects in ways that go far beyond Apollo. We know the risks of deep space radiation are real. The data from this mission will shape every crew selection for decades to come. They are sleeping in a cabin not much bigger than a walk-in closet, yet they have traveled farther than anyone before them. This spacecraft is a marvel of modern tech, built from 3D printed parts and powered by the sun. It carries 50 years of lessons. It is still a metal shell, designed to keep 4 people alive in the most hostile environment human beings have ever entered. The mission ends with a splashdown in the Pacific. Recovery ships will be waiting as the first lunar crew in decades returns home. High-tech airbags will inflate to flip the ship upright. This is another safety feature the Apollo astronauts never had during their historic returns. Divers will approach the spacecraft and open the hatch, for people will finally climb out into the warm, familiar sunlight of our world. They have completed the first deep space mission in over half a century. They have tested the systems that future crews need. They will see things that change how they understand our planet. They will realize how lucky we are to live on this rock. Apollo came home as conquerors of the moon. Artemis returns as pathfinders. The moon is no longer the end, it is the beginning. Everything they tested from the toilet to the heat shield is being validated for Mars. This mission is the bridge to another world entirely. Right now, 4 human beings are closer to the moon than anyone has been since 1972. They are looking out windows clearer than ever. They are not repeating history. They are weaving something new. They have picked up the thread we dropped so many long years ago. Thanks for watching. For more amazing space facts, subscribe to Planet Facts, and don't forget to hit the bell icon to stay updated.